Have you ever been sitting across from a woman, maybe during an easy conversation at a neighborhood cafe, standing together in a grocery line, or chatting within a small group, and sensed a subtle shift in the atmosphere? Nothing dramatic. Just a pause. Her eyes rest on you a second longer than before. Her smile softens slightly. Then she asks a question that feels a bit personal, yet innocent on the surface. If you're a man over 50, moments like this happen far more often than most men realize. They simply go unnoticed. That's because the signals women give at this stage of life are rarely bold or obvious. They're refined, intentional, wrapped in emotional caution. Women who feel drawn to a mature man don't flirt the way they did in their 20s or 30s. They no longer chase attention or seek validation through games. Instead, they watch. They assess. They quietly invite, gracefully and with striking psychological precision. Waiting to see if you're perceptive enough to recognize what's actually being offered. The truth many men over 50 carry, almost unconsciously, is the belief that they've become invisible. Years of routine. A past marriage or long-term relationship that ended. Children grown and gone. Careers that have stabilized, peaked, or shifted. All of this can create the quiet assumption that romantic interest from women has simply faded away. But in reality, the opposite is often true. Women of many ages, including those in their 40s, 50s, and even younger, are frequently drawn to the calm, grounded presence that mature men develop over time. Life experience creates steadiness, depth, and emotional resilience, qualities younger men rarely embody to the same degree. The real barrier between a man over 50 and meaningful connection isn't age, appearance, or circumstance. It's misunderstanding. It's mistaking her warmth for simple politeness. Her curiosity for casual small talk. Her lingering glance for coincidence. When a woman begins to feel attraction, her behavior shifts. Friendly ease becomes intentional exploration. She asks questions not to collect information, but to sense your energy, gauge your emotional availability, and see whether your masculine presence is solid enough to lean into without fear. Before we go deeper into the two questions that most clearly signal her interest, pause for a moment and support this message if it's already resonating. If you've ever looked back on a conversation, months or even years later, and realized a woman was quietly expressing interest that you completely missed, this is for you. Hit the like button. Leave a comment saying, "I see the signs now." And if this perspective is opening something for you, subscribe and turn on notifications. You're not alone. There's a growing community of men learning to reclaim their presence and confidence in every interaction. Women communicate romantic or intimate interest through emotional nuance rather than direct statements, especially with men they assume are more experienced. They don't want to appear needy, desperate, or inappropriate. They fear that revealing vulnerability too quickly could lead to rejection. So instead of saying, "I'm attracted to you," or "I want to spend more time with you," they place subtle emotional probes into conversation. These questions sound harmless to an untrained ear, but they carry real weight. They aren't random. They're rooted in feminine psychology and designed to reveal three things about you. Your emotional openness: is there room in your life for someone new? Your direction: are you grounded, purposeful, and moving forward with intent? Your awareness: can you sense what lives beneath the words? By the time she asks these questions, her energy has already shifted. She's no longer just passing time. She's opening a door and watching to see whether you'll step through with calm, grounded presence. The first question usually appears once attraction has already begun forming. Do you spend a lot of time alone? She may phrase it differently. Do you usually go places by yourself? Are you someone who enjoys your own company? Do you keep to yourself most of the time? Are you seeing anyone, or just doing your own thing lately? The wording changes, but the meaning doesn't. On the surface, it sounds like simple curiosity. Beneath that, it's one of the most revealing tests she can offer. She isn't asking whether you're lonely. She's asking whether your life has emotional space for her. Are you open to closeness, or so settled into solitude that another person would feel intrusive? Are you emotionally available, or quietly closed off behind years of independence? Women only ask this when they've already imagined themselves stepping into your world. Sharing time, walking beside you, feeling your presence. If she felt nothing, your alone time wouldn't matter. But when she senses your calm strength and quiet confidence, she needs to know whether she can enter your orbit without resistance. Most men answer this literally and unknowingly shut the moment down. Yeah, I spend a lot of time alone. I like it that way. Or, not really, I stay pretty busy. Both miss the deeper invitation. A man who understands responds with balance. Secure, open, and grounded without neediness. I enjoy my own space, it gives me clarity, but I'm always open to the right company when the connection feels real. Or, I value my independence, but sharing time with someone meaningful always adds something special. These responses communicate emotional security, selectivity, and openness all at once. She feels safety and possibility. The bridge she extended has been met with steady footing, and that encourages her next step. That next step is the second question, and it carries even more weight. What are you looking for these days? Again, the phrasing may vary. What direction are you heading right now? What do you want at this stage of life? What are you focused on lately? This isn't casual talk about goals. It's her way of sensing whether your life has direction and emotional aliveness. Are you drifting or anchored? Do you know who you are and where you're going? Can she trust her vulnerability with you? Women don't open emotionally or physically to men who seem aimless, no matter how charming or successful they appear. They want presence that feels like solid ground. Vague or passive answers kill attraction instantly. I'm just taking things day by day. Not really sure. Mostly just looking for peace. What she hears is drift, not depth. And she quietly pulls back. Instead, respond with calm clarity, without oversharing. I'm building a strong, intentional chapter now, focused on real connections and meaningful experiences. At this point, I value authentic connection, something natural, without drama. I'm creating space for growth and the right kind of closeness when it arrives. These answers signal direction, self-awareness, and quiet leadership. She can imagine walking beside you without forcing anything. Attraction deepens. These two questions aren't coincidences. They're emotional checkpoints. The first measures openness. The second measures direction. When both are met with presence, the energy shifts. She leans in. Her tone softens. Her eye contact lingers. The conversation moves from surface level to something warmer. Miss these moments, and the door slowly closes. Women rarely reopen it, they protect their hearts carefully. So when she asks, "Do you spend a lot of time alone?" recognize it as her first gentle step. And when she follows with, "What are you looking for these days?" understand she's considering you as more than just friendly company. These aren't games. They're how women over 40 and 50 navigate attraction, through depth, presence, and emotional safety. If this helped you see things differently, support it. Like the video. Comment, "I see the signs now." Subscribe and share this with any man over 50 who might be missing these quiet invitations every day. Stay present. Stay grounded. Trust your awareness. I'll see you in the next video.